When God starts moving, you need to understand that he starts moving in time. I know that's kind of strange because God is outside time. And he did everything before the foundation of the world, which actually means on the seventh day he rested. So everything really is done. But since his children live in time, God has to step in time when you call him. I know it's kind of confusing, but when you call him, remember, he has been, he was, he is, and he's already at 2016. So you have to understand, God is not trying to figure out how to bless you. God is not trying to figure out how to move your mountain. God is not trying to figure out what's the best way to get you from point A to point B and stop your enemies. He's not caring about that because it's already done. So if you want God to move in your life, it's real simple. It's real simple. Surrender. I know this sounds like an altar call already, doesn't it? But Dr. Deborah started it by invoking you and appealing to you to lift your hands. And some of y'all forgot the power of lifting your hands because everybody else makes you step back. The world tells you you can't. Then you start believing. The world tells you to keep your hands by your side because we need to see where your hands at, Trayvon. And so we read into what the world says, but you're in the world, but not. So as for me, a child of God, a daughter of the Most High, Jesus' sister, I know where my power comes from. My power is not in saying sassy things and snapping my fingers. I can do that, but that's so base. My power comes from knowing that God has already won the victory. That God has already secured my healing. That God has already secured my deliverance. That God has already given me favor. That God has already promoted me. That God has already. He's already done it. So now all that's left is for me to lift my hands and say, thank you. Thank you that it's done. Thank you that I don't have to know how, but I know it is. Because if I get myself and my mind and my little small thinking, and I'm pretty smart, I think. But if I get me in the way, then there's no way God can step in. I wanted to remind you real quickly of who you are and what you have. Because life can beat you down and make you think that you have nothing, but oh, you have power above all the power of the enemy. You got to start walking like it. You got to start talking like it. You got to start living like it. I don't care where you live now. Start thinking about where you're going to live because it's already done in the heavenlies. Start thinking about what you're going to drive because it's already done in the heavenlies. Start thinking about how much money you got to count and you got to start giving it away before the tax man comes. You may be seated in Jesus' name.